I like how they're using each of the cinematics, the cinematic history of Warcraft to tell a story.
Time.
Yeah, Baron!
Space.
Yes! That transition was amazing from father to son! We're continuing our World of Warcraft series with The War Within, Echoes of Azeroth. If you enjoy our time together, watch more. Alright, World of Warcraft lore masters, join me in battle.
Darkness.
Zaladath. Yes.
She slumbers. And dreams.
Is this the voice they heard in The War Within? We're going back to the beginning.
And for countless generations,
The nostalgia.
mortal heroes have
I love it.
risen
We're getting everything.
to
Yep.
defend her.
The cinematic journey, man. I remember
They
all these.
faced monsters.
Others! Yes, the
beasts
memories.
of primordial horror.
Beautiful.
Though they fought
We can go through everything? Yeah.
themselves.
I like how they're using each of the cinematics, the cinematic history of Warcraft to tell a story.
To the most
Pieces from every single cinematic.
shores.
Beautifully done.
Never be slaves!
Yeah!
Even across time,
Yeah, Baron!
space,
Yes!
their courage,
That transition was amazing from father to son!
even upon the very threshold of death.
What a moment, man. That was a good transition. So what is it leading to though? So now we're caught up, okay?
While
Dragon?
new hope blooms
Yep, we're caught up.
on the horizon. The final battle
What is-
draws near.
Don't say it. Don't say it, chat. It's so well done, man. And now this is new. Okay, here we go.
Now, in the darkness,
Great voice choice.
at the very heart of the world,
Wow. I love this.
the drums of war thunder.
Who is that?
Once again.
Who is that? The music. Whoa, what is this?
And Azeroth at last awakens.
Whoa.
The world's soul, so long denied me, shall be mine.
Zaladath in realistic graphics. That's what I was asking for. Yes. That sound is horrifying too. Wow, what a build up. I actually quite like that. That was a really good build up, and it makes me think the darkness calls. It makes me think that they're going to build up to a little bit more of this sort of showcasing Zaladath and some of the other characters in this very realistic style. And that's what I was saying. I really wanted to see them. After seeing Anduin and Thrall, I'm like, we need more of this. I want to see everybody now in this, kind of brought to life style. Looks fantastic. I love the voice acting. I mean, let's talk about it. This is pretty much a celebration of World of Warcraft, right? You have these just fantastic visions of the most iconic characters, the most iconic moments of the entire series, which is really great. And it's obviously pulling on nostalgia and keying into that. It seems to me like this is it's a build up to, and it is just an announcement, a date announcement cinematic, right? So it's building up to new stuff. I don't think it's meant to be like the quintessential War Within trailer, right? So what I like about it is it's kind of like, it's taking you on a full journey, right? Like, look at this. We go on a full journey through all these moments, and it's kind of like a recap. When you watch a TV show, new season, they'll do a recap, and sometimes they'll recap important moments. I feel like that's what this is doing. It's bringing people back into Warcraft, and I think in the spirit, and lore masters, let me know if I'm right here. I feel like what they're trying to do in the spirit of having Chris Metzen back in, sort of control of the story again and having a hand in the story. That's what they're doing. They want to remind people of those big moments. You know what I mean? And what's kind of cool here is, such a great shot, so iconic. What's cool here is they're kind of, anchoring all that with, I feel like they're kind of blending everything together. And what I mean is when we get into, like, for example, the Shadowlands moment with Sylvanas here, them showing all these back to back, it kind of makes it feel more cohesive. And I feel like they're trying to showcase that we're going to be connecting everything. We're going to make it so some of the stuff that was like different writers, like Shadowlands and everything, doesn't feel so different. Maybe doesn't feel so a little bit out of the universe of World of Warcraft to a lot of people. So I think that's a really good choice by them, because with different writer, you're going to have that happen. It's pretty much impossible, right? That you're going to have an exact feeling with different writers. So I think it's a really smart choice with having Chris Metzen back to kind of key into that and connect everything. Like I said, guys, if you're enjoying our time together, why not subscribe on YouTube? Why not join the Discord and join the Philidari? Play with us in World of Warcraft. Be a good time. Anyways, let's continue on. So something really cool here is they seem to have taken all of the most iconic shots from the trailers. And I don't just mean iconic as in like, the quintessential memories that we have, but I think they've also taken some of the most exceptional filmmaking shots. And I think that's important. Like, obviously this shot, it's a little bit more memorable because this would have been, for you guys, not me, I came in later, obviously much later. This would have been like the first thing that you see in this trailer, the first trailer of World of Warcraft. So it really is like a wow. And then of course they show this iconic shot, also functioning to show all the different races, which I think is cool. We got night elves, we got dwarves. Great. Over here, like, again, iconic moments. Us first time seeing these classes, being like, what's that? That looks really cool. Can we play as that? What does it mean? Of course, blood elf. Like, we're seeing all these iconic moments. I mean, come on, Illidan. come on, iconic stuff. And then this shot, I've talked about the shot in maybe 5 to 10 different videos. About why this shot is so great and all the cinematic language behind it and why the lens was a good choice and stuff. Check it out. I've done it with Marco Meatball. I've done it with my girlfriend. I've done it by myself. It's like ridiculous. So check it out. Talked about it at length. And I just am saying all this to kind of congratulate them on choosing the best shots from all the trailers. Like, this is a moment of victory. And also, like, shock. Like, wait, they stopped it from happening in Warlords of Draenor. I think that was really cool. Obviously, Varian. What I liked here, though, is if you listen, we get this, like, Varian theme.
Their courage.
But this transition was really strong. And obviously, I said it before, father to son, right? And this was cool because this moment... it's not just, they cut from father to son. It's like this moment for a lot of people, at least for me, was a moment where a lot of people were like, okay, Anduin is accepting his power, he's coming into his power, kind of realizing his potential. And, even though he has to be a warrior and even though he has to be like a leader like his father was, he's been questioning himself. I'm not a warlord. I'm not someone who's going to go out and cut people up on the battlefield. He's a healer. Right? So it's really cool to see that difference between father and son, but it's, it's showing that you don't have to be exactly the same. You just have to be great in your own way. And I like that.
Upon the very
Yeah.
of death.
That was cool. That was really cool. What a crazy moment. But anyways, I love it. This is iconic stuff. This shot is just so good. And you know what I mean? Like, to see it all cut together like this, it's really, really well edited, by the way. I want to congratulate the editor, whoever worked on this. Great stuff. And even the musical choice to compose to this. But when I see all of it, even War Within, photo real, it's a lot more realistic in the faces, at least in the anatomy. It still feels very similar, like, to all this. It feels like, yeah, this is all one journey. And that's pretty impressive, I think, even though the style has changed so much. Now I want to watch this last part one more time to just kind of...
At the very heart of the world.
There's obviously been talk of the world soul, and these new characters I have a lot of questions about. Do we know who this is? Do I know who this is? Do they look different? Because now I'm questioning. So, okay, like, Anduin looks completely different than he did in the game. So now I'm like, who could this be? But at the same time, it could just be new characters.
Once again.
Because we got like one eye. It's good because we have injuries to this side of the body, it seems. Like, maybe this was in some great battle. We don't know. Now, what was that one shot? It looks very interesting. And I don't know if we know anything about what this could be, but let me know if you do. Love it. Love it. This scene, I have a lot of questions. Like, what's going on here? Some sort of like summoning ritual?
And
Same character there from before. Somebody pulling chains, breaking chains.
awaken.
Yeah, like what is this? What is happening here? Awakens as this big kind of ritual is happening, and then
The world
is the void.
so long denied me shall.
I love this. Well, what's significant about this is it's pretty much the same exact shot as the other trailer, but it was Xal'atath in-game graphics. Now it's really cool to see in this style. And again, you know, you guys know I'm a filmmaking nerd. I want to see all the characters in this kind of brought to life, higher lighting fidelity, all this stuff, just more cinematic tools. I don't know if you feel the same or if you prefer the in-game style. I like both. I just like both for very different reasons. And I just want more storytelling. Why not more of both? And then we can talk about the cinematics more. It's fun for everybody. So anyways, I love it. I think it's fantastic. Obviously, you know, not a lot of new stuff in this trailer, but it kind of feels like, what was it? Was it the 20-year celebration of Warcraft? It was just so exceptionally edited, and it made everybody emotional. It's just celebrating the journey that everybody's been through. You know, me being such a newbie in this journey, I still get this feeling of nostalgia, even though, you know, nostalgia for me is like a few months ago when we started the cinematic journey. It's been so much fun. So again, if you enjoy our time here talking about the game, hop in our Discord, man. Philidari is a guild that my community made in Warcraft. We play on Emerald Dream. It's so much fun. Been traveling for a few days, so I haven't been able to play, but we're gonna get back into it. It's gonna be great, and obviously War Within is coming, so much fun on the horizon. But you guys are the best. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you around town. All right.